Lagos, good morning. Welcome back to Over to Radio. My name is Kenneth, and Ibuku is not here with me this morning. I'm feeling lonely already. Okay, this is the current affairs here segment here, an Over Radio breakfast show when we analyze issues that are making front pages that are making getting reactions in the country. And this morning, while I was on my way to the studio, I was just going through my X and accounts, and I saw this particular story, and I thought it would be interesting for our listeners to know more about that particular story. Now, it is a story of Davido. Davido is back again in the headline. Let me give you that story so that you have a better understanding. Osun State government has appointed Afrobeat superstar David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, as the chairman of the Osun Sport Trust Fund. According to Osun government, the initiative is part of broader efforts to reposition sports in Osun and ensure the completion. Okay, and ensure the completion. Let me get this before it disappears. All right, and ensure the completion of the ongoing renovation of Oshogbo Township Stadium, which is expected to meet standards once finalized. The Deputy Governor and Commissioner for Sports, Kola Adewusi, confirmed Davido's appointment while meeting with Sport Writers Association of Nigeria, Osun State chapter. He explained that Davido did not hesitate in accepting the appointment, expressing his belief that he will attract funds that will impact Osun State, Osun Sport positively. Adeosi further announced that plans are in advanced stages towards the establishment of the Osun State Sports Commission, which will serve as a central body for sport administration, development, and policy. All right, that is what I have for you this morning. Okay, a snippet of that story says he would chair the newly established. Okay, now the sport, the Osun State Sports Trust Fund. The Osun State Sports Trust Fund was newly established by the Adeleke administration. The appointment aims to utilize Davido's global influence to attract private investment for upgrading sports facilities and developing talent in the state. Okay. While supporters highlight his potential through philanthropy and Puma ambassadorship, critics question the decision, citing nepotism and lack of sport expertise amid the Adeleke family's extensive role in Osun governance rather. Okay, let me read a few reaction from that story online. Let me read a few reaction. According to DA Kola, a follower, a Twitter and X user, according to DA Kola, for a family that claims to be extremely rich, they've been dipping their sticky fingers into the state coffers. They haven't brought any investment or growth to the state in any way. All the infrastructural development so far is below par, local government level at best. Another reaction to that particular story is from Amos Soma at Amos Soma 37877 on X. Amos Soma said, "This life no balance at all. From music stages straight to government seats. Davido just dey collect every title way pass power. Osun State no even hide am again. They wan use star power run the system. Man don turn global brand. Okay. Man don't turn global brand and now local authority. Some people would still say it's connection, but the truth be told, the video name alone fit attract investors more than half of the politicians combined. Now, real generational influence with the witness live. Okay. Another Another reaction from on that story. This is Gentle Boy. Gentle Boy said, Gentle Boy, I beg, said that make them shall no turn Osun to Lagos State father and son affair. Soon, David go say he won't be governor too. Okay, another reaction on that story. Another reaction on that story is Samlek 77 on X said, big move. Davido's influence and global network could bring serious investment and visibility to Ocean Sport. Congrats to him. Okay, let's see another reaction. This is from NITGR, Night RG rather, on X. He said, my own is not when official EFCC embark on their journey. We go come begin the yell. He's sick. He's such a good dancer. Blah blah. He chopping it all now with his family and friends. No sickness or no stress. So okay. Now, the why I am bringing this to for us to talk about here on the current affairs is what was the rationale behind the appointment of Davido, as the appointment of Davido. What is the rationale behind the appointment of Davido? Let me see. Okay, what was the appointment behind the rationale of Davido being the chairman of the Osun Sport Trust Fund? What was the rationale? Um, According to some of the reactions, according to some of the responses that I just read on X, Davido has influence, which is okay. He had influence in attracting investment, in attracting funds, to the sports in Osun State. Why? Despite the fact that although we don't know the composition of that board, we don't know who will be with Davido in as chairman of that. We don't know other member of that board of that opposition. We don't know the caliber of people that will be working with Davido in ensuring that Osun State and Osun State Sports get the desired attention, the desired investment attention, during the tenure of Governor Ademola Adeleke. This is this will be his uh, his his tenure. Okay, so this is his first tenure, and he still have another tenure as a governor of the state. So we don't know those that were in composition of that board. So we can't start saying this or this or that. But so I will be making a phone call to the Secretary General of the Sport Writers Association in person of Mr. Ikenna Okonkwo. I just got across to him this morning, and he granted. He said that he will be responding to the development as regards the appointment of Davido. Hello, good morning, sir. Yeah, Mr. Ikenna Okonkwo, am I right, sir? Hello, hello. Okay, good morning, sir. You are live on air. This is Overt Radio from Lagos. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, you are live on air. This is Overt Radio, sir. Yeah, my name is Ken Afor, sir. This is the breakfast show here on Overt Radio, sir. All right, sir. Sir, I just wanted your reaction concerning the latest development. Just yesterday, it was in the news that David Adeleke, aka Davido, was appointed as chairman of Osun State Sport Trust Fund, rather Osun State Trust Sport Fund. Sir, what is your reaction concerning this, sir? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir.
and even at the local government, the federal government should make efforts, or should not show any efforts that will ensure seamless development of sports
Yes,
in
sir.
Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
All right. Part of the measures is to ensure that there is public private partnership,
Yes, sir.
ensuring that strong development is given adequate attention.
Okay.
Now, it's a commendable effort by the governor of Osun State because the personality in the person of Davido
Yes, sir.
is a welcome development because he's a man that can drive billions of naira, billions of dollars in such a initiative.
Yes, sir.
So it is a call that we are making to other government to regulate such because in this country there is just that know how different kinds of way to do individuals, whether in politics, business, entertainment, like the example now in Osun State.
Yeah.
And to add it to it, we think there should be a law to the state assembly level and even the government and all major level. Possible to initiate or to establish such a trust fund to be a law. It's not just to be a volunteer or whatever we play government like a but the government should make it to be a law.
Okay.
Implement the law that we cut across and ensure that even private individuals or companies and bodies will have a contribution to such a trust fund. It's not supposed to be that every year when the state government or federal government or local government, prepare their budget, they will prepare budgets and then the sports officials will go and tweet at the Ministry of Finance or whatever ministry that is from the state or any government.
Yes.
So we pay down in hand to take care of athletes.
Yes.
Athletes are meant to be planned. Sports needs are meant to be structured and put in a way that is globally, ultimately, looking at sports institutions. A lot of money and such sports funds should not just, not just into their money, but adequate measures should put in place to ensure accountability and very high responsiveness.
Okay.
So it's something that should be meant to be a law and well structured in such a way that our sports will be
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. We'll move to the next question, sir. Sir, when I saw that story when I was coming to the studio this morning, I was like saying to myself, why Davido? Why other sport legend in the country, the likes of Segun Odegbami, the likes of Mutiu Adepoju, and other eminent sports personalities in the country? We have terrible words. There's JJ Okocha. There's Ken Afor. Why go for Davido, who is an entertainer, but hey, is very, very influential. But when you talk of Ken Afor is known virtually in all countries in the world because of his playing times. When you talk about JJ Okocha, a former PSG player, Ken Afor is a former, Arsenal player. Also, great football legends in this country. Not only in the football, sector, but also in athletics. We have the likes of Falilat Ogunkoya, who is also an eminence in the past athletes in the country. So why go for Davido? Why not go for somebody who is well known in the business of sports, sir? Okay. Okay.
It can also be done now.
Okay.
So the other movies, what matters is how it's structured and then achieve the desired result. Alright, the kind of thing you want to make the like you can use all manner of contact and then they are putting good use to the benefit of the young athletes, to the benefit of the country. The challenge of education in Nigeria can be caused to a very long extent when sports is working. Now, in Nigeria, there are over 30 different sports.
Yes, sir.
But every time we talk about football, athletics, basketball, and maybe sometimes even cricket, we don't talk about maybe 5, 6, 7 of them.
Yes.
But the other one that young people at the age of 7 and age of 12 and age of 2 games can get, if, for example, I'm still at the age of maybe 2 something or 18.
Yes.
Even when I was in primary school, I'm supposed to be playing maybe IO or any of these sports. And I have prospects that why me that can travel to anywhere to compete with other, opponents in Africa, all over the world. And I have funding and I have, sponsorship. I can go ahead and do that. I won't be deceived by anybody to join any kind of group that is not, legal. And I will go to the discussion with politics. It is the rule of most Africa that is in Africa, because go to Egypt, go to Morocco, go to even some development Botswana here.
Yes.
You see that people are deployed to be carefully employed in sports.
Yes.
Apart from ICT globally, as I study attacks, even from the last 15 days to now, the next big thing globally is sports.
Yes.
There are so many different sports from infrastructure provision to human resources, things that will also engage people. So, sports is like a boundary. The boundary, every aspect of the boundary is resourceful. So it's something that can be done in sports. Every aspect of sports is good for the human body, good for health, good for business, good for everything around the humanity. So, if I want to say, my first priority is sports.
Okay.
If I want to provide infrastructure, I will provide it in the way that we must compete. We don't people do sports.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Akpabio Stadium, yes. Stadium. Yes. 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 Yes.
And the stadium is a package, not just football. It's package. In the stadium, you have indoor sponsor, you have the track, you have the thing that you promote job and the high job. All manner of other sports is transmitted in the stadium. It's very complex. If you want to go and be complex of the stadium. All right. So everything has what it takes to engage lots of youth in different sports. And there's one thing that cannot do one sport or the other. That's what we try to do. If you cannot play football, you can maybe do basketball, you can do or any Nigerian sport, and all of that. So that's the way it should be.
All right. Quickly, sir, before I let you go, sir. Sir, if now what area in sport? I'm not saying by basketball, athletics, or football. What area in sport would you advise the government to focus on? Is it talent development? Is it funding? Is it exposure? What area of sport would you advise the government? Not Osun State now. Either it can be state, it can be federal government. What area of sport would you advise the government to focus its attention on at the moment? Quickly, sir.
So,
Okay.
And even at this level, every aspect of sport development is important.
Yes, sir.
So, the mission of focus, it is for me, it's not even to talk about whether it's grassroots or it's elite. It is that the government is not paying attention to the
Okay.
So, how do you explain on, for example, an athlete, that's
Yeah.
who is usually a chess leader, developing to that athlete, by the time before he even gets to chess and he had already started conquering the continent and then
Mm. Yeah.
and such an athlete, whenever he gets, he or she gets adequate remuneration, or even at the young age or his own age, he's taking allowances here and there.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So there is not any of them that is not as important as important as the other because one that is to the other.
Okay. Okay.
We cannot have them that down at the level that we discover at the grassroots.
Okay.
So the very important of course, the grassroots should be patronized over there. It's not about football, it's not about team sport. It's about also other areas, individual sports. You see, when we talk about Olympics,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Mm. Yes, individual sports. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. 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 Mm-hmm. Yes. 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 Mm. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. I really appreciate your time. Despite of short notice, I really appreciate you. Thank you very much, sir. Please, hopefully, we'll call you again for other development in sports as time goes on, sir. Please, is that a promise, sir? All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. God bless you, sir. Have a nice weekend ahead. All right. All right, sir. Okay, Lagos, we've been speaking with Mr. Ikenna Okonkwo. He is the Secretary General of the Sport Writers Association of Nigeria. He gave us insight, he gave us his opinion regarding the recent appointment of Mr. David Adeleke, Davido, rather, who was yesterday appointed as the chairman of Osun State Sports Trust Fund. There were so many reactions as regard that development this morning while I was coming to the studio, and I felt it is nice for our listeners, our darling listeners out there, to have a deeper understanding of the appointment of David Adeleke as Osun State as chairman of Osun Sport Trust Fund. According to Mr. Ikenna, who is the Secretary General of SWAN, he said that Davido's appointment is a welcome development. This is what the SWAN has been advocating in making sure that there is seamless funding for sport development in the country. He also said that he said that sport should be given the needed attention, and what Osun State government has done is one of those attention, that this has been what the sport lovers, sport stakeholders in the country has been clamoring for, that sport should be given the needed attention. It also said that other states should emulate what Mr. The Governor Ademola Adeleke has done in appointing somebody who is influential, somebody who can pull the crowd, somebody who can galvanize fund for sport. That is what Mr. Okonkwo has said, that other states should emulate. He's also said that a law should be initiated in ensuring that there is public-private partnership when it comes to sport development in the country, and that is one of the things that is fantastic, from Mr. Okonkwo. That is a fantastic suggestion there from Mr. Okonkwo, because the government cannot do this alone. The government cannot fund sports development alone. It requires every member in the society, every member in the community to ensure that sports development is given the needed attention. He also said that athletes needs should be the needs of athletes should be planned, not just when there is an Olympic, all of a sudden from the moon we just go to the Ministry of Finance to seek for fund. But Mr. Okonkwo said that there should be deliberate plan in sport funding in the country. He also said that Davido's appointment, it can be anybody, because I said to him, why go for Davido? Why not go for legends of football, legends of sports in the country? We have big names in the country like Segun Odegbami. We have big names in the country like the great athletes of those days, Falila Tubukoya. We have big names like Kanu Nwankwo, Austin JJ Okocha, who have made names both Nigeria and international. Why go for Davido? Mr. Okonkwo said that, well, it can be anybody. The most important thing is this particular individual do have the connection, both national and international, and that is true. Davido is highly connected when it comes to the big box. All right. Also, he said sports partnership should be allowed. Of course, sports partnership should be allowed. Sport is business. It is big business. For an athlete to win a gold medal, it is big business. So, Nigerian government, the state government, every strata of governance in the country should ensure that sports should be partner. You should encourage partnership in sport. He also said that the most important thing now is structure. Davido can be there, but what are the structure that will be put in place in ensuring that the funds are channeled to the right places in terms of sport development in Osun State? And also, he said that sports development should start from the grassroots. Yes, from the grassroots, catching them young. They say, okay, that was from Mr. Okonkwo, the Secretary General of Sport Writers Association of Nigeria. He's also said that the government is not paying attention to sport development. That is true. Okay, that is true. We only know when the Super Falcons win the WAFCON title. We only know that government is interested in sport. When the basketball, the D Tigers and the D Tigers, made name for themselves the other time when they were giving away $100,000 each. The government shouldn't stop there. The government shouldn't just reward people who win laurels for the country, but also the government should focus more in developing, in nurturing young talents in the country. That is where a government that is serious in sport, catching them young, so that when you catch them young at this tender age, they will live up to expectation. So he said that no area of sport is more important than the other. It is true. Every area, every branch of sport, be it funding, be it the athlete, be it development, they are very, very crucial. So the government shouldn't focus on one particular area. The government should focus on other areas because there's no particular area is more important than the other. The government should focus on other areas, and that is where partnership comes in. Okay. So Mr. Okonkwo also advocated that at least if every state across the country trains 1,000 athletes in the country, if every state dedicates its time in training 1,000 athletes, at least maybe for 2, 3, or even all the sport, it will be imagine what this can bring to the country in the Olympics. In the Olympics, imagine what this can bring to the country if states train at least 1,000 athletes. Not this, according to him, he said, what brings more laurel to Nigeria are individual sport. Okay, individual sport. Look at the likes of Victor Osimhen. Look at the likes of Ademola Lookman. These guys are doing very, very well, and these are individual athletes. Okay, these are individual athletes who are doing very, very well. In their chosen field of career, football. All right, Lagos. That is how far we can go. If you're just joining us, this is Overt Radio. We've been discussing about the appointment of Davido as a chairman of Osun State Sport Trust Fund. We just spoke earlier on. We spoke with Mr. Ikenna Okonkwo. He is the Secretary General of the Sport Writers Association of Nigeria, who commended the Osun State government for appointing David Adeleke, despite the affiliation of Davido and the governor Adeleke. Davido is a nephew of Governor Adeleke. Governor Adeleke is your uncle to Davido. So, irrespective of that, he said it is a welcome development. That these are the things that sport stakeholders in the sport have been clamoring for. Put the right people in sport. Put the right people there. Put the people who knows their onions. Put the people who can woo the crowd, who can bring in development in sport.
Overt, loud and clear.